Whew, pro dumpster diver. All right, so we finally did it. If you've been watching, we finally ended up sorting out 661 pounds of LCD boards. I have different buckets. Ah, boy, got this one from the thrift store. This took, about 8 days. Today's Sunday and Sunday. 8 days to sort this out. These two were sorted out and they're broken down to be about 5 to 6 inches each. They have to be split because they have to go into rotisserie oven cages. This is actually broken down as well. This piece is actually too big. This entire bucket is ready to go in acid or to go heat, so it'll probably take all week. These here have already been heated and depopulated. As you can see here, they look a bit darker, and they're going to look a bit darker because of the heat itself right now, okay? So those two buckets are ready to be heated. This bucket here, thick as it is. Look at this. Look at all this gold. That is a massive amount right there, okay? That is a massive amount of gold that's been heated. This is also done. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to show you guys how we actually set these cages up. So this is a cage that's going to go into a rotisserie oven, okay? When it goes in, this slot goes on a metal piece and this other slot goes on another one. And what happens is there's a gear and a motor. It rotates this around because you need those components to be hitting each other. And also, as I'm on top of that, I got some rubbing alcohol. So when you're working outside, do your best to spray yourself all over. I have so many mosquito bites, and for some reason, I don't know why they like me, but maybe because of my good looks or whatever. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to prepare this. Okay, and I'm going to show you how we do that. All we do is we take a large amount of our pieces here, and we put them in. Okay, you put them in, you shake them up. If a piece is actually too big or it's too long, you end up taking it out. Okay, what you want is you want all of those pieces to fall to the bottom, okay, because it's going to rotate. I don't want to keep anything standing up like that because I want them to rotate and hit each other, okay? So once we have this done here, that's what we want. We want it to look like this, okay? And we'll put some other pieces in there, and then we'll get some more pieces here for this. Put them up and make sure they're flat like that, okay? Get a few more lovely pieces. All right, ribbon cables. Let me explain something. When you guys are sorting these out, take the ribbon cables out, okay? One of the things I noticed is that if you have ribbon cable in here and it touches something, it could actually short out the entire rotisserie oven. And the reason why is that metal is touching metal, right? Stuff like this, obviously you know it's copper, but you don't want it to be burned, okay? Now, the good part about LCD boards is that you're going to end up, if you do sort these out by hand, with a large amount of gold ribbon. And these can go right here for between $20 to $100 a pound, depending on how you buy them, right? I spent $400 to get, like 76 pounds of it and had to sort it out. I did a video with that on there. All right, so I'm going to put more in here because the more that gets sorted out, the better it is for me and you here. All right. I want to get a few more here and sort them out. Put them there. If it's too big, but it's still there, I'm going to take it out. I'll put those in another one right now. Okay. All right, perfect. Any plastic pieces, take it out because you don't need it smoking up, okay? So this is what we actually have. I could put more in here, but I want to leave a little bit more space so they can move around, because what's going to happen is the heat's going to come in and it's going to rotate these pieces in the heat, okay? So this is done. This is ready to go in. And I set that in there, okay? All right, and that's what we have. So what I have to do is I have to break this down. These are, as you can see, obviously very, very large pieces here. These pieces are higher than 6 inches, but they're also thick. even though they do have gold scrap. Like here's gold here. We have some chips we can take off of this, and we have gold on the back side of it. You know, it's the same as this piece right here. They both came off of TVs. This one definitely would have come off not of a monitor, but of a TV. We can see that because of this ribbon cable piece here right now. Pieces like this would have come off of larger pieces here, right? You still have gold on this, but not much. But here's the problem. It does have to depopulate because we have a lot of MLCCs and chips on it. Okay? Same as these pieces in here right now. This is something that would have come off of a monitor. We can actually have the ribbon cable connection right here, if you can actually see that. And again, the reason why I love this is that you have these gold squares here, and the bottom parts are always lined with gold. That's the best part of it, right? I can take up any piece. I look at this here, I've got gold here, and I've got a line of gold on both. Oh, look at that. On that side right there. Absolutely love it, right? I could go ahead and pick up another piece right here. This one's a bit broken, but we've got gold on both sides. We got our gold line here. Let me turn this over. Ooh, there's a lot more gold on this, right? Here's the thing you have to remember. The reason why we love LCDs is because the amount of gold on them is unnecessary, even for production, even to actually be used in monitors. You don't need this entire gold line. They don't. They just spent so much money into this, into gold. Like all of this here, right? Perfect example. You have a gold line here, right? Another gold line here, right? But I could pick up like something like this, right? Gold all over here with circuits and chips, right? And unnecessary. Why is this here, right? I love it because it's more money for me. But why is this gold here? It's not touching anything. It doesn't connect to a circuit. It doesn't do anything, right? And I'm saying this because of, look at this. Look at how thick this is, right? All of this is hundreds of pounds. Ooh, I found a nice one here. Look at that gold, right? This gold doesn't touch anything. Right? It doesn't touch anything, but it's just there, right? As I'm looking at this, the amount of gold in this stuff is just insane. Gold on both sides of it. This part definitely came off of the bottom of a TV, not a monitor. A monitor is going to end up being long and flat. So let me show you exactly. A monitor one would look something like this. It's always going to be a long and flat one that goes to the bottom of it, and the screw holes go through it into the plastic chamber connecting to it, so it can bring the screen plastic connected to the back side of it. And some of them will have a fan, depending on how hot it would actually get if you have it on for a couple hours, if you're a gamer or anything like that. But you'll find the screw parts will have gold on both sides. Okay, look at that. That's probably 300 pounds sitting there right now. Not much trash. When it comes to LCDs, you're basically breaking them apart. Do not throw out the ribbon cables. Keep the ribbon cables. These ribbon cables here that came off of them, I'm going to show you this. See, you have gold on both sides of this here. All right, Inelux. If you can possibly resell these right here for $1 a piece. Go online. The company's name is Inelux, and people who repair TVs, because they don't want to throw out, you know, their 60-inch TV, they want to get it repaired, put these up online. Inelux ribbon cables, sell them, you know, and you'll have many of them in here. This one is an Inelux here, but it has the other piece that comes right off. So I could actually put this right back, and guess what? It's got gold on both ends of it right here. Am I keeping this? Absolutely. These pieces here, the white ones, usually are silver-ended. Right now, they look silver-ended or gray-ended. This one here has gold on both sides of it. Here we have that. And you're like, all of this came from the LCD boards here. All of them, right? All of this is a good amount right now, right? And I absolutely love this here. And this is gold that I can definitely use. All right, but we have sorted this out. Oh, man, there's probably 400 pounds or 300 pounds sitting in this Amazon bag. It is absolutely thick, and it weighs a large amount. Right now, we just finished sorting the most of them into here. I might use this bin to actually refine them in. What I do is I take them up, I stack them, and I'll have just a long line going through there with the acid going through it. These have already been through the rotisserie oven, and these two are ready to go into the rotisserie. So it will take damn, all week for this to go to the rotisserie ovens, this to go and this to go. Because remember, we started out with 2 Amazon bags that were here and a box. And half is already done. And half of them to get done and cut up took 7 days, right? And in the previous videos, you can actually see where we already put 2 of them to melt already and to refine. Okay, so it's definitely going to take some time. All right, now what I'm going to do is, I never showed you guys this before. I have a table where what I'm doing is I open up the rotisserie oven cage and I put them out here, and this basically shows me what's actually done, right? So this looks a bit darker than the regular green because of the heat, and you can see where the solder points and the pieces came off. And what I do is I throw it into this black bucket, and this black bucket holds the depopulated LCD boards that have already been done. Okay, and then I have to sort that out there. These are the ribbon cable ends pieces that I could keep because they do have gold, or I could actually throw it out or later on put it in nitric acid. Doesn't really matter, right? That's just extra gold on top of it, but that does come off when you do refine this, right? This here was part of RAM, but guess what? The chips are gone right now. Okay, RAM chips also have gold in it, and now we have a big gold piece here. This is the bag that comes off of the tray when everything is done. And this entire bag has chips in it. It has the end pieces, and you also have MLCCs in there. I'm keeping the MLCCs because they are worth a massive amount per pound. And I'm telling you, I'm not throwing those bad boys out. LCDs are a massive amount of money there. MLCCs are good. They contain platinum and palladium. Okay, so I'm out here and doing this, and I'm finally done. I'm going to go inside. I'm going to have a shower, get these dead mosquitoes that I slapped off of my hands. And another thing, when you guys do work like this, your hands are going to get messed up if you don't use gloves. As you can obviously, my hands are a bit different. They look kind of like this and everything. So they're going to end up, that's going to end up happening. Trust me. All right. So this is good. 400 pounds are set in. I have 1, 2, 3, and 4 right now. To be honest, I could actually put all of this to melt, but I want to put it all to melt in 1 week so I can come and refine it, because it's going to take all 1 week to actually, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to drain the liquid off, as you see in the previous videos. I'm going to have to drain the liquid off of that, put them in water, and once that's drained, put that liquid right back. Okay, so even though that's going to take some time, we'll sort it up. All right, hard work, determination. Poor Dumpster Diver out.